Okay.
All
Well,
right.
good morning, Brenda.
Good morning, Sharon. How are you?
Good. So I see Teresa Lynn
You're
was
on
here
private
early.
chat, so you need to go
I'm
on
on private chat.
this private chat. Click on chat.
No, I thought it was on chat.
No, I'm seeing
Uh,
private chat on this StreamYard here.
I'm seeing comments. I'm comments.
Yeah, and stream this to your audience.
Yeah.
Um, I don't chat with everyone in the studio. Comments. Here we go. There we are. There's Lynn.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
So nobody's here yet. So
Yeah.
I did put an announcement on my community page. Oh, there's Nancy. Hi,
And I did,
Nancy.
and I did too,
Trickle in.
so that my people would know as well. And
I
also,
saw
yeah,
your announcement. That's good.
yeah, for you and for me, and also the fact that Anne's going to be sick on Sunday.
Right.
So, but I texted her this morning and I said, "How you feeling today?" And she said, "Actually, I'm okay." She said, "I'm just really tired," and so yeah, everybody gets it at a different degree, a different level, this type of thing. So
My
yeah.
poor daughter's had it, and her husband have had it 4 times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and she doesn't, she's the one that's sick.
Yeah, you don't want that. That's for sure. He doesn't need that. Okay. All right.
Hold on. Here we go. I'm just going to, here we go, live. And so Nancy, do you have a question? Post it.
All right.
All right.
We are 2 Crones.
Yeah.
2 seasoned OGs of life. There we go.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm texting here. It says, piss your questions.
That's funny. Hello, T. Lynn. Hello, Nancy Riker. It's nice to be on Sharon's channel today, and she's going to join me on mine on Sunday afternoon. So yeah, it's great to be out here. I love working with her. So yeah, we're just going to see. I like your shirt you're wearing too. It's really pretty.
Oh, thank you. Isn't it a lovely color?
Color, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Love it.
And
well, I was at the gym, and so it says just things you have to hustle.
Yeah.
And I went to the gym for the first time with my neighbor here, and she's amazing. She's an inspiration. She's terminal cancer, but she's on this cocktail, and she's had more operations to shake a stick at, but you'd never know what to look at her. And she's 10 years younger than me. And anyway, I told you she was working with a private coach helping her there, and trainer. And I had a trainer just do an assessment on me, write out what I needed to do. The machines I'm supposed to go, well, you'd kill yourself laughing at me. Oh yeah. If I was single, this would have been a guy I would have given a run for. But he was older, like me, really well put together, handsome, really nice guy, down to earth. And I guess I went over to the first machine. And I must have looked like a deer in the headlights, right? And I had my little paper, and I have to adjust the weights, where my seat needs to be, where my chest needs to be, all these gadgets and dials and numbers, right? Before I can even do my exercise. So I go up to the leg one, and instead of putting my leg on the top, I put my legs underneath this roller. And he must have thought, oh God. He came over and he says, "Would you like some help?" And I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, well, I had everything wrong." And he just adjusted it. And he was so calm with me, and he was so kind, and I couldn't thank him enough. But he was watching me go around to these machines because my girlfriend hadn't come in the room yet. She knew a bit more about them than I did, but it was really fun. And then I came to this machine that had a big steel plate in front of my legs, and you're on an angle, right? And you have to adjust everything. And I went to push it. He got me organized on it. And I said, "It's locked. It won't move." And he put his hand on my shoulder. He said, "No, dear, you have to really push."
Oh my God.
I had 40 pounds, right? That my trainer had put on this thing. And it just went in a couple inches. And I thought, it's locked. It's not working.
Yeah. Did you have to readjust it then to something
No,
lighter?
that's what I didn't realize. He said, "Nah, you got to really push it."
Oh, wow.
Well, that's what you're there for, right? You're in the gym. You're supposed to be working out. You're not. This isn't a walk in the park. It was hilarious.
Okay.
Anyway,
There's been lots of ads for chair yoga on YouTube and
we're going
for
to
the
do that
app.
too. Yeah, I've got one here that I did get on YouTube that I would like to try, but because we're members of the Y, they do have chair yoga there, but they said you better get into it because if there's not enough people, they're going to discontinue it. So we're going to go to it. We definitely. But what it means is we're going to be leaving one booked class we're doing to go immediately into the chair yoga, which, we're capable of doing that. So yeah. But yeah, I do want to do that.
I'm just going to light my candle. Just hold on. Okay. All right.
So I put the wrong time here for everybody. So I'm going to have to go in and let my people know that I screwed up. I really screwed up. I'm going to have to remove that. Brenda, let's get in here and let your people know what you're doing because you're not live.
Oh, well, we all do that.
Where is it? Oh, it's not live. It's community. Let's go to community. Okay, yeah. So I had put 3 p.m. So edit. We're not 3 p.m. We're live now.
Okay. Okay. I'm just getting my cards ready. Nancy's, yeah, I'm wondering where everyone is too, Nancy. We did decide this just yesterday, so there wasn't much notice, but and I'm not usually on Fridays, so hoping people will find it.
So I can quickly go into Messenger and start letting people know, just saying that I'm live.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then after you do that, we'll answer Nancy's question. I'm just getting my cards ready here. Okay. So, oops. Where I can try to figure out where I can put that. Yeah, Nancy, Brenda put on the wrong time for her viewers, so that's why they're not showing up.
That was my fault. I really screwed up here.
That's okay. We'll still have fun.
Yeah. Where's Gerald? He'll come in. Find him.
Oh, I'm on the edge of a sneeze. I'm going to mute myself. Oh, that was a good one. 2 sneezes. Okay. So, oh, Nancy's been going through a lot lately. Okay. We'll get you a message. Is there any specific question you want to ask Nancy besides a general reading?
Yeah, let's see what we can get for Nancy.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can get other people out there. I went and put the wrong time. I really screwed myself here. I thought it was 2 o'clock. See.
Yeah. All right, so let's do Nancy.
You go ahead first. I'm going to try to get in touch with people here.
Okay. All right. So Nancy, I'm shuffling the cards. Oh, health and family. Okay. She wants health and family. Maybe I'll do family. You want to do health?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, family. Waiting for Nancy. Okay. All right, family. All right, one more. Okay, one more. I didn't get much sleep last night. I feel fine though.
Oh, good.
I got about 3.5, 4 hours.
You got to stop doing that secondary job up there you're doing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Excuse me.
What does this mean? I'll take another. I think I'm gonna get another deck here, and pull a card for family.
Okay. I told everybody I'm out here now.
Okay, that's great.
And we're getting a free message. All right. I'm going to think about health here.
Yep.
Excuse me.
All right. Well, I will start, Nancy, with a deck. This is something I inherited from my mother. It's called The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beattie. I like using this. And it says, receiving joyfully. And the message is, today I will let someone give to me, whether it's a compliment, an offer to help, or even a gift. I will stand there and take it joyfully. I know that I'm deserving of good things, so I will simply say thank you. So if you're going through some health issues, Nancy, that sounds like a perfect message of allowing someone to do something for you. I wonder if, I hope that makes sense. I think as far as family is concerned, I'm wondering if you're just doing an assessment of who you should keep in contact with. I think you're assessing probably what comes to mind is maybe there's some toxic relationships or people that are negative in, around you. And it's especially if you're under a lot of stress and if your health is not the best. I can understand why you'd want to reassess whether you want these people in your life. Here's the 7 of Swords. So that's, stealing something. So what I get is energy vampires. So I think you're assessing whether you want to really do, have much to do with those people in your relatives that are sucking your energy. The King of Pentacles. Now, this is can mean health as well. And I think what you're having to do is really hang on to all of your, your resources so that you can get better. And slow and steady wins the race. And also, following that card, receiving gifts from others, right? Of time or things they can do. And so she says, exactly. So I'm on the right track here. And it's very emotional. It's a very emotional time for you right now. What, can I pull another card? No, that's it. So yeah, so I think that's what it's, and I think that's Spirit saying that's good to reassess who you should keep in your life, because these are, you don't want any vampires sucking your energy. So they're validating your feelings about that. So that's the message I'm getting for that. So allow people to do stuff for you rather you always doing it for them. So that's message from Spirit regarding your family.
Okay.
Okay, over to you.
Nancy, I'm seeing the sacral chakra here, holding everything in here. I'm seeing that you have difficulty right now, possibly experiencing a tightness there in your stomach. It could be acid reflux. You could be, all of this stuff is brought on by stress related issues. I'm not a doctor. Okay. We all know that, but I know what I'm sensing. You do have a beautiful card here. You have the 9 of Cups, which is wishes fulfilled, but it's also the cup of the sacral chakra. And that's how you feel about situations. You're feeling and you're thinking about something constantly that's overwhelming you and that's causing the sacral chakra to tighten up. When I work on people with Reiki, I have them visualize a ball of twine. And as I'm working on them, I want them to visualize that twine, breathing through it, unwinding. Okay, getting smaller and smaller and smaller when I work on them. And so I want you to think about those moments when you get stressed out and you're worried about things and you're carrying it here. You might even be losing your appetite. You might not be eating well. Anything you eat might be bothering you right now. That's what they're showing me. And it's all brought on by stress related issues. Okay. So I want you, when you get those moments, to sit there and visualize the sacral chakra with a ball of twine. As you breathe through it, watch that and let go. You have to release everything that you're holding, the disappointments, the regrets, the sadness, all of the failures, all of those things as you're thinking of this ball of twine unwinding. Okay. You can literally breathe your way through that problem. Now you are dealing with some situations and let's see what we have here. Am I communicating my needs? Okay. And it says your needs matter. What you are needing right now that you haven't, what is it you're needing right now that you haven't communicated, right? What are you afraid of? Is it possible that what you're feeling is not true? Okay. So sometimes we have to journal through things to get the answers that we need. And you might want to journal. What are my needs? Am I saying no or yes, enough based on my desires? Am I telling my full truth? Do I believe that my needs matter? And do I share them with others? Okay. Do I ask for what I want? When communicating my needs, what am I resisting and with whom? What do I need to order in order to feel safe enough and express my needs? Now that has to do on personal issues with other people. You might be having a partnership problem with someone in your life. It could be your partner at work or your partner in life and love. You may need to have to communicate more. Okay. There's some decisions and choices that might be bothering you right now in the family. The next card you've got is, I know that I have been questioning yourself. You've been questioning yourself lately and wondering if you are good enough or strong enough to do that which your heart desires to do. And this message is here to remind you that you really are more than capable of doing it. Rise above and take that leap of faith. So don't let other people try to discourage you right now, Nancy. Okay. There's always people out there that want to put their 2 cents worth in. Okay. So don't allow that to happen. Stand in your corner and defend yourself. Okay. Don't allow yourself to sit there. This is a 9 of Wands. Don't back down. Don't give up, because there's always somebody that's hoping we will. Okay. The Knight of Wands, fast moving energy. Okay. You're going to have to move quick, but it comes in with the Knight of Pentacles, which is total opposite energy, polar energy here. The Knight of Wands says you're going to have to get up and act on something here, but put the brakes on when you get there and think about and be mindful about the decisions and choices you make. The Page of Pentacles is that card that says, pardon me, the Knight of Pentacles is that card that says, think it through. Okay. If you have to do something in a hurry, something calls you, it's an urgent thing you have to do. Be mindful about the choices and decisions you make at that time. Okay. But I see that things are going to work out at the end of the day for you, because you do have the 9 of Cups here, and that is wishes fulfilled. So big thing here. If you're dealing with health issues, sit down and ask yourself, what is it? why am I feeling the way I'm feeling? Why am I allowing myself to be worried? Why am I enabling this to take over me and make me feel this way? If you feel that you have a physical issue, then I want you to stand in your end of the ring. Okay. I want you to be sure that you're clear and concise when you go to a doctor. Should you go to a doctor about this? Okay. If you feel you need a second opinion, do that. This is your life and your body. But I don't see anything major with your health right now. I think your health is okay. I think a lot of this is stress related. Okay. That can cause physical, when we get stressed, I mean, you can go through anxiety, issues. And I mean, I used to have anxiety attacks going through a divorce where I lost the feeling in my legs and my arms, and I got dizzy and I felt like I was going to pass out. And all of those things can happen with anxiety issues. So they can bring on literally physical issues with our body. So face your fears here. Don't back down. Don't give up. But be mindful about the choices and decisions that you're going to make, because I think something's coming in very quickly that you're going to have to deal with ASAP. But put the brakes on. Don't say yes and don't say no right away. Okay. Look at your options you have. Back and hip issues. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you do have physical issues. Okay.
Yes. Well, stress does so much.
When we get stressed, everything tightens up.
Yeah.
Right.
And your back goes out.
Yeah.
And my back and hip go out.
Yeah. But
Hi, Dean. Sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, no. Definitely, I see stress-related issues with you too, especially when Sharon was reading your family issues. I think there's stress issues that can cause that. And definitely, stress can bring on pain anywhere. I mean, we can get tension headaches. We can get muscle spasms in our back. We can, but yeah, definitely. But I would fight for what you want, Nancy. If you are seeing a doctor, make sure you are clear and concise. You want all the tests. I want to have an anxiety. Yeah. I want to have an x-ray, or I want to have an MRI, or I want to have a CAT scan, or you have that right to say that. Yes, it's going to take time to book those, but you need to let your doctor know clear and concisely that you want to know what this is. Not just, oh, well, you got arthritis, I'll give you this pill. Or yeah, maybe you got a sore hip. No. You want to find out what really can be done for this. Okay. You've got arthritis in your knees. Yeah. Arthritis isn't fun. I know, but I'll tell you something here. And we were laughing about this with me going to the gym. Mobility is the most important thing for us. And if you even chair yoga, anything at your own discretion and at your own pace, it'll help, because it's a joint, right? And it has to move and it has to be oiled. And in order for all those juices to get in those joints, you need to move it. But do it at your own discretion. Okay. Do what you can handle. You might want to do that too. So many of these medications, and this could be why I'm feeling stomach. So many of these medications can affect your stomach when it comes to pain.
Well, the other thing about arthritis and having pain in your joints is you really have to watch what you're eating. For example, I have to go on a gluten-free diet. I mean, I will eat gluten from time to time, but I really
pay for it later.
Yeah, you pay for it later. Well, Nancy, I'm 70 and Brenda's what? You're 2 years older than me?
I'm 73. Yeah.
Oh, you're 73. Look, and Nancy's a Pisces too. Yeah, watch your diet. I find red meat bothers me. Even my ex-husband, who loves red meat, he's really cut down on it, and he's really
we have too. Well, also it's very expensive, but we've cut down on red meat too, because it is harder on the system. We eat a lot of chicken, Yeah. So you're
I'm diabetic as well. I'm diabetic as well, Nancy. And I've had great success with not having so much stiffness and pain in my joints by watching what I eat, like things that inflame your system, that cause inflammation. For example, sugar. Sugar is a big one. I know you're diabetic and you probably watch your sugar, but there's certain things that you'll find that go online. Look it up on these health sites. They'll tell you what foods are really, for example, nightshades are bad for arthritis and the pain and stiffness in your joints. So it's really important you do some research on this, Nancy, and you'll find that you'll get great relief. I mean, I'm diabetic, but I'm leading a really good life, and same with the stiffness and all that sort of thing, and the pain. I'm still riding my motorcycle, for Pete's sake. I'm still riding my bike. And that's because, if I hadn't done this, because I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis more than 15 years ago, and was getting these funny things in your joints, the growths. That all stopped when I went off wheat. So yeah, there's things you can do. So I would highly recommend that you go get some tips online and follow them. Do some experimenting. I think you'll be surprised.
A naturopath. It was a naturopath doctor that found the gluten in me. I went there for a totally different, unrelated issue altogether. And she found gluten, and she hit every food that I was sensitive to a T. It was unbelievable. And it was all done with these probes on my fingers. And I thought, yeah, how's this going to tell you anything? I was blown out of the water when I knew what I was sensitive to, and she had it all written down on her graph. So gluten is one, but I played that Russian roulette game, where you're going to eat spaghetti, you're going to eat bread, and then an hour later,
I do too.
Comes right.
Sometimes I pay for it, sometimes I don't. But
yeah, I was better off when COVID hit because I was making my own breads and they were gluten free. And high blood pressure. I've got that too, Nancy. I just
I do too. I have to take medication for
really. They gave it to me. My blood pressure skyrocketed under stress, and they gave it to me as a precautionary. And I take one every day, and it's no big deal. And yeah.
I know. I've always had low blood pressure, I've always had low blood pressure, and all of a sudden it got high, and
yeah, so anyway, I remember you were. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was in the hospital. They did all sorts of tests. Yeah. So, anyways, there's things you can do. So, but also stress really gets the high blood pressure too. Really bad. So there's you've got some homework, Nancy.
Yeah, but all in all, I don't see anything major, Nancy, because you got that 9. In fact, you got that 9 of cups with me twice. One was for so that I knew what chakra you were dealing with, and the other one was in the original. So it'll be okay. Okay.
Yeah. Rooted here, and welcome, Rooted. She says she does muscle testing. I do that Cash Peters muscle testing. So should I eat gluten? No. Do I need to?
Mine came out really easy.
My gluten. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Should I reduce my sugar intake?
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Ellen.
Hi, Ellen. How are you?
Yeah, nice to see you. Okay, so we do have some more questions. So far, list I've got T. Lynn, which is Teresa. I did a private reading for her. She's a lovely, lovely woman. And Rooted had a question. So if anybody else has a question, please put in the chat and I will start. So, Teresa, I think she's still here. One of my first claircognizant experiences when I was young, I heard dead by 30. Thought it was directed towards me. 5 years later, sister-in-law died 1 week before 30th birthday. Does she know this and have message for me? Okay, so message from your sister-in-law. Oops. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. You can post a question. The list is still open. Oh, thank you. Yes, I really had a good time with Teresa Lynn when we were doing private reading. She's just such a lovely woman. Okay, Dean, I've got your question. Thank you. All right, Teresa. So which deck am I using here? We haven't read together in a long time, Brenda.
I know.
I'm so thrilled. And I'm going to be reading with Brenda again on Sunday, this coming Sunday at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. Hi, Hypnicity. Welcome. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat. We've got room. Okay, which deck? Okay, I'll stick with that one.
Hi, Dean. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you were around. I sent you that message that I was live. I goofed, guys. I said 3 o'clock today. It was 11 o'clock.
Okay, Cheryl, I've got your question start. So you're on the list. All right. Go ahead, Brenda. If you're ready. I'm with starting.
Okay. So does she know and have a message for you? She wants you. She watches over you. She says that you do too much. Lynn, she says you need to practice moderation. you seem to be so focused on trying to multitask every single day that you're awake. But she also has a message to make your everyday count. Okay. She wants you to realize that she knows life was very short for her, and she wants you to live your life and feel joy in absolutely everything that you do. Okay. So, she's bringing forward a name with a letter D, like Derek or Dennis or something. Does that mean anything to you, T. Lynn? She's saying that she's with somebody. She's walking with somebody there. They came across and got her when she passed. Someone, we all have guides, okay? And our guides are people that walk the earth. They passed on, and they often will bring us across to the other side when we pass. It's not like an angel. Our angels are around us all the time. So she has a D word. I don't know if it's Dad, if it's Derek, it's Dennis, but there's a name like that, she's telling me. So she was taken across by this individual, and she feels that she's very protected there. She's happy, she's safe, but she's so conscientious about you living your life to the fullest, okay? Making each day count, feeling joy in everything that you do, okay? And not pushing yourself so hard, because she thinks you're going to start wearing yourself down. Okay. She doesn't want to see you bring your energy level down and see you get sick because of it. So be conscientious about how much you're doing. Dina, my baby sister, Dina. Okay. Spirit's on me now. Okay. Well, I was seeing a male name. However, it could be your baby sister's gone as well. She kept showing me this D name. Okay. So she's with this person now. Okay. And everything's great. Both of them are safe. So if this is your baby sister who's passed on, then she's with her. If it's not, she's with another D name. Okay. It's simple as that. But she's telling me that everything's safe. They came and got her when it was her time to go. She wasn't afraid. She knew that it was her time. It's funny, when they come to get us, often you'll hear them talk to their past ancestors that have passed on. You hear voice, they'll repeat them, and that means that person's coming for them. Okay. So somebody with the D name is with her now. Okay. But they've already passed on ahead of her. So she wants you to just slow down a bit. Okay. T. Lynn, don't push yourself so hard. She thinks that you work very hard. You push yourself, you run, like she's saying, bring yourself from here to here. Okay. Your energy, you're up here all the time, and you need to just breathe through that and bring yourself down to a little better vibration. Okay. Not so high. Okay. But other than that, she's happy. She's okay. She's with this other person. Yeah, she's all right. And you know what? I would feel very blessed that she sent you this message, because she is at peace. She passed in 87, but Dina passed in 20. She's with this D person. So I assume Dina came for her, but maybe she came for Dina.
Excuse me.
Right? She might have come for Dina, but she's with someone with this D name that's passed on. Okay. So maybe she came for her, but I saw this connection of passing and the two of them being together. Okay. One of them brought them across. So I thought someone came for her, and someone did come for her, because we never pass out of this life that our guides don't come and get us. One of them has been assigned to us from the time we were born. Okay. So we don't go out of this world alone ever. Okay. So she's probably with Dina then. You've confirmed a name for me, because I was seeing Dennis or Dean or Derek or something. So that's who she's with. Okay. So I hope this helped.
Oh, I am a sneezing fit. Hold on. Okay, there's the third one. Let's hope it's the last. I don't usually sneeze. Okay. I'm getting the same message for Teresa about slowing down. The energy of the reading is making assessment and thinking I've got to change some things. And here's I'm going to sneeze again. What's going on? It's just on the edge. Okay. Wow. Okay. So here, slow down. Here's the slowest night in the deck. getting the same message, slowing down, because this multitasking, and I think is causing some stress, some emotion, and stealing your energy, and stress. So you think maybe you're doing too much. But I think those circumstances will change if there's some things that are bothering you, and it comes out the King of Pentacles, which to do with health is, you're going to be fine. So the message is slow down and enjoy. I think this is also enjoy. So that's the message from her. Okay, thanks, Teresa. And just so you know, Brenda's available for personal readings, and they can just go to your channel. Is that right? And get the information. I can also.
Yeah. If you don't know who I am, I do the 12 zodiac signs every single week. I've been out here 9 years, and so you can watch my videos for your zodiac sign every week, and I have a special addition to it, Pisces everything. So I do a lot of Pisces as well, but I do all the 12 zodiac signs every week. So I'm shooting out almost 19 videos a week.
Yeah.
So
she's a busy lady.
Yeah, you can go to my channel and watch them. And I do finance and career as well.
And it's Brenda Tarot. So it's for people that don't know.
Brenda Tarot. Brenda Tarot card readings. Taro. Okay, is how it's spelled. So, and I've read private readings, as so has Sharon for Elaine.
And I have, yes.
She's a good client of both ours. And Secrets of the Red Moon, Dean, he's got his own channel. Check him out as well. Dean and I have worked together. We're going to work together again too. So, okay, rooted reading. Can I get a message from my guides for the upcoming week? Okay. Let's see what we've got here.
Great.
Dean says, thanks. I got the word. How are you, Sharon? You're looking well, and I miss chatting with you. Yeah, I said I'm live right now on Sharon's channel, so he came in.
Well, that's great.
But I did change the date, and I did put it in the community, so hopefully people are getting it. Rooted Willow, you're a Pisces as well.
Yeah, my energy is much better. I still have to watch it, but I am getting better, much better. I just right now it's just my sleep is all over the place, But what I did, Brenda, was I came off these sleeping pills that I've been taking since my son died in 2006, and I decided I needed to get off them. So, so I'm sleeping, falling. I may not get much sleep, but I'm sleeping on my own, and sometimes I get 12 or 13 hours. So it's just all over the place.
Wow. Yeah. And it takes time to get that kind of stuff out of your system, right?
Yeah. Well, it's been a few months now.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Okay. I can if you're not. Sure. Okay. Let me see what I've got here. Can I get a message from my guides for the upcoming week? Okay. So, your crowning energy is the King of Fire. And I think that you're going to be the King of Wands. I think that you're going to be planting your seeds for something new that you want to do. Keep doing that. You're very spiritual yourself, Rooted Willow. I'm not saying you're religious, but you're spiritual. You're tapping into higher self, and you know that the vibration and that energy is going to help propel you forward. I think that you're working on something new. Don't back down. Okay. Stay focused on if you've got a goal you want to do. All right. The Queen of Earth says, you know what, you're waiting patiently for something. She is the queen of, I call her Mother Earth. What she plants, she waits patiently to see it grow. Again, focusing on what you want, nurturing it, and waiting for it. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is very good in business too. You could be dealing with money, moving money around, and thinking about your finances more this week. You can handle anything. You've got the Chariot. I call the Chariot the champion. Okay. There might be something that you feel is risky, and there may be consequences that can come with it. But if you do your homework and you prepare yourself, you'll come out ahead of the game, and you will find it'll work in your favor. Six of Fire, success, recognition, right? Six of Wands. So definitely victory after hard work and struggle. I think you're going to find things are going to be good this week. The energy looks really good. Queen of Air, that's the Queen of Swords. You're not going to take any crap this week. Okay? Simple and concise. If something isn't working for you, it's gone. If somebody's not working for you, you're going to turn around and walk away. I like the Queen of Swords because you know where you stand with her. Okay. It's black and white. There's no gray matter here. Okay. So you're going to be strong this week. And if there's a situation that's not working for you, or a friendship or a relationship or an unfulfilling job or task you've been asked to do, you're not going to do it. You're going to say, see ya, I'm out of here. Six of Wands, Six of Water. You could be getting together. You could be reminiscing about your past. You could be very nostalgic right now, but you could also be getting in connection with somebody who lives at a distance or who became distanced from you. This could go back as far as your childhood. Maybe there was somebody that you had dated in the past, or maybe you had a friend that moved away. But I think you're going to reconnect. And sometimes we reconnect through social media, and all of a sudden we go, oh yeah, look who's here. And the next thing you know, you're getting together over a cup of tea or a coffee or a drink to discuss and laugh about your past. So this could be, it's all point on. I am moving forward in a direction. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart, for your confirmation. So I think you could be in connection with somebody from your past as well. Now, a lot of people get all hinky dinky and excited and say, oh gosh, my ex is going to get back with me. Well, don't go down that path, because there's a reason why they're your ex. Okay. But you could be getting together with somebody. Maybe it's closure. Maybe it's an apology. Maybe it's just the two of you were young and immature, and you're going to get together and have a big fat laugh about it and say, boy, weren't we stupid in those days, but we can laugh about it now. So, okay. I have a stalker. Okay. But you could be getting together with somebody. It could be a friend, a girlfriend, anybody from your past. Okay. So, but you could also just be nostalgic. You could be reminiscing about your past and thinking about it. Okay. So you have a stalker. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Your ex. Right. Yeah. Well, it's not going to be your ex coming forward. I can tell you that. Like I said.
No. I wonder if this is the X right here. But anyways, I've got, well, first of all, I pulled a card from the language of letting go. And this is interesting considering some, relationships. It says staying neutral. And the message is, today I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. So stay neutral, stay out of it. So I'm wondering, there's I've got the Emperor card as the energy they're reading. I think there might be somebody, I don't know if it's your ex stalker. Yes, Damini, you can ask a question. You're in time. Yeah, because I've got the Devil card and somebody being restriction here. So it might be the ex, I don't know. But you don't have to put up with his garbage. Here's whoever it is or people are in your life that are giving you grief. You don't have to put up with it. All right. It's up to you to accept their energy. And Spirit saying, no, you're in the driver's seat and you can stay neutral. Right. So Queen of Wands, you're strong. You're strong. And wands are about communication. And you can put out whatever communication you want, but stay neutral and positive. And you're the Queen of Pentacles. You got two queens here. You're so capable. And here's the Four of Wands, and that's it's kind of a celebration. I think I'm getting this is the relationship with yourself, that you are important, and you can't go by what other people are saying. Or other people's business. It's toxic energy. You got the devil here, but you don't have to accept it. So that's the message, is staying neutral and staying out of other people's energy and, pushing it away. So that's what I've got. Okay. Thank you, Rooted. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Damini, I'm starring your question. All right, let's go to the list. So thank you, Rooted. That was nice to read for you. It was an honor. Okay, Dean, you're up next. Oh, so here, that just happened this morning. Had to walk away from someone.
Oh.
Good for you. That's the Four of Cups. Like, read the hand.
Yeah.
Don't come any further.
You okay?
Yeah, something just went down the wrong way. I'm having trouble, aren't I, this morning?
That's okay. I was coughing earlier.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here for Dean the dancing machine.
All right. Okay, I've been busy commenting to people and storing stuff, so I'm a little beyond the 8 ball here. What's coming toward you this week?
Okay, Cheryl. She'll probably do you right after we do Dean.
Oh, did I not get you?
She said she had a question before him, but we'll do Dean. You're next, okay?
Yeah, you are next on the list. So, yeah, I think he was just in before you. So so no worries. You're next. Nothing that coffee cannot cure. Yeah, I will take a swig of coffee. All right. All right.
Okay.
No problem, Cheryl. Okay, what's coming for Dean?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I want a humor. Okay. Can I go if you? Okay. Okay. So Dean, you got this card from the messages from the universe, and it says prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Okay. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There's no rush. Okay. So, you could be healing through a situation, a relationship, a friendship, anything like that. And you're going to put it to bed eventually. But right now they're saying, do what you need to do. I know you're going to go away this weekend and have fun. Okay. Do that. All right. Perfect card to come out because you are going to be going away with your best friend this weekend to have some fun times. And by the way, they're telling me that the clouds are going to open up and the sun's going to shine. Okay. So let me know how that works out in your neck of the woods, but they just showed the cloud open up and a beam of light come out. So I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that things, and they're showing me that when that sun comes out, everything's going to steam. It's going to be humid. Okay. So wherever you're going, get ready for that. You're in a position right now with the Four of Cups, thinking that you're missing out on an opportunity. You're kind of in slow mode, this sort of stall sort of type of energy, pause state of energy. This is the card that says, keep your eyes wide open for anything different coming in. You may be seeing a situation or a person you might not have thought you would be in company with, and they show up. Don't get yourself caught up in this distraction. Keep with this feeling of discontentment and distraction. Keep yourself open to meeting new opportunities that could come into you. You are going to make a judgment call. This is a renewal card and the judgment card. And it says you're moving on in a new direction. You're letting go of something and you've decided that I've made a decision. This is what I have to do. I'm moving forward. It's like rebirth. It's like getting a second chance to go after something that you thought you wouldn't be able to have that opportunity to do. You're losing yourself in introspection and self-reflection. And I think you're doing some self-evaluation about what you want to do and where you want to go and at this time in your life. And the Hermit tells us that losing yourself in that space of time and silence with yourself to think about, what do I want to do? Who do I want to do it with? Where do I want to be? Okay. But I think that you're going to lean into people who you respect that can mentor you through issues. You might be talking to people who, can coach you through situations that you feel comfortable in their company. A soft shoulders per se to land in and lean against. That's okay, because I think you're learning things that you're going to be teaching, preaching, and conveying in your future to other people as well. So when one teaches, two learn. Okay. Funny because you're a teacher, but anyway, King of Water, if you're wanting somebody, he's the ideal man. Okay. Compassionate, understanding, loving, wants to give, constantly wants to help. A really good healing element here: compassionate, understanding, and trustworthy. The King of Water is that type of individual. They're there to listen to our stories, to listen to our problems, and they're there to give guidance as well, because they've been there, done it, have the mettle for it, and they're really good to listen to. So you may be in connection with somebody or meeting somebody who's been through the same situation. And it's funny, it's almost, they showed me a mirror and the two of you looking in the mirror at the same time. Could be a twin flame coming in. So you may have a lot of things in common, which will make the connection very comfortable for you. The High Priestess says you're going to do research. Okay. Maybe on this individual, you're going to be careful because you want to be sure they're legitimate, who they say they are. And there's nothing wrong with that. In our day and world, we know there's a lot of scammers out there that don't want to show us their true colors. They're wolf in sheep's clothing. But I think you're going to be fine. If you meet this King of Water, this is the ideal person for you in your life. I'm not saying they're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm just saying this individual is going to be like that. Okay. Whenever the king comes up, especially if it shows in a relationship or they're showing me that's your ideal mate. That's the personality trait they're going to have. Yeah. Love thyself first. Yes. Okay. So, where am I here yakking on? The High Priestess here says you're going to do your work. Trust your intuition, trust your instincts and your gut feeling about something. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, my friend. But I think you're going to be doing some research on a person that you're going to be meeting. And you may be meeting them this weekend. I'm just saying. Turn your volume on. Thank you.
Sorry.
I do it all the time too, because I don't want people to hear me.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So from the Language of Letting Go, one of my favorite decks, it echoes what you said to Dean at first, that he has to heal himself. And this one is called Rescuing Myself.
Perfect.
Absolutely. And it says, today I will not wait for someone to come to my aid. I'm not helpless. Although help may come, I'm my own rescuer. My relationships will dramatically improve when I stop rescuing others and stop expecting others to rescue me. So that's a pretty strong message that we can all take heed. Yeah, there's, what's the energy of the reading? Okay, I got the Queen of Wands. Something about a woman in your life. And pretty fiery woman. Anyways, you're wondering what the heck, what happened? Here's the Seven of Pentacles. You're going, I don't know what went wrong. What happened? And the thing is, I think you need to, there's the road there. I think you need to look for other opportunities, maybe other relationships with people. Also, this could be a new relationship for you, whether it's, yes, that's right. Dean, as teachers, we do a lot of rescuing. So I think there's a new opportunity waiting for you, new friendships, maybe a new love, as Brenda was saying. But don't beat yourself up. Here's the Five of Wands over, thinking what went wrong? What went wrong? Don't worry about it. Everything, this is the end of a cycle, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, this is family, but it could be, family, friends, the people around you. But there's all friendships and relationships that are here for a reason or here for a season, and some are lifetime, but a lot of times it's, just time to move on. And you get the Wheel of Fortune, which again, it's time to move on. So, and that you'll be fine. You're a very strong person. So that's the message for this coming week is try not to figure out what went wrong. It's just that it's the relationship has gone through its cycle.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting. Okay, thanks, Dean. Yeah. So nice to see you. All right. Now, Cheryl, you're up. Okay. Got a specific question here. I have a performance evaluation on Monday. Can you see overall atmosphere, comments, conclusion? All right. You're welcome, Dean. You're so welcome. All right.
Boy, I got good cards, Carol.
All right.
Hi, Tammy. Tammy, I screwed up. I said it was 3 o'clock today, and it wasn't. It was 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's okay.
So I went off to the gym instead. Oh, geez. But anyway, we're here. It's all good. I'm glad to see you.
You mean you went to the gym this morning? Oh, we're lucky that you came back on time.
Well, yeah, well, we left at 10 and we were done before 11. So I got home right away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So, yeah. It's less than 5 minutes before showtime and Brenda's not here. So I sent her a message. You almost ready?
Remember? Oh, shoot.
Yeah. That's okay. We all do it.
What do we need here? I'm going to pull a money card.
Okay. Yes, Tammy, I'm having a great day. I love it when I can do some readings.
Yeah, we had a nice chat yesterday, and
we did.
We said, you know what, it's time that we get together again.
Yeah. I'm feeling much better about things since your chat. You're a great friend.
Oh, thank you. Enjoy your 369.
Is that a reason you're talking?
Don't you remember that song 369? The goose drank wine, the monkey chewed tobacco on the streetcar line, the line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little rowboat. Boy, I'm aging myself.
Oh.
Laugh. Yeah, that was what he said. Yeah. Okay. Cheryl, I've got some cards here for you. Okay. You've got the card Wisdom to start off as your crowning energy. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way, use your wisdom and experience. Okay, this is very interesting because I think you're going to see an offer coming in at work. I know you're getting a performance evaluation. I think you're going to find you're going to be pleasantly surprised. It's going to be an excellent one. The Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands is all about an opportunity, you being able to show your creativity and taking action. You could be getting an offer of a better position at work coming in your future. You're going to hear good news about money. You might be getting a raise, okay, or a new job description with a page of Earth, a page of Pentacles. So this is about you being studious and doing everything that you needed to do and being prepared. You could also be learning something new at work. If they give you a new job description, it might involve you having to learn something new, but they know you're capable of doing it. You know, you're coming a long way. 3 of Wands. So pat yourself on the back. I think you're going to be really happy with this evaluation that they give you. You're working towards some new goals. There is some expansion and growth going on at work. And I seem to think, and I really do believe that they're going to be offering you something in a new job description. Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. Okay. This is staying focused, going after your goals, charging towards them. Don't give up. Have the confidence to go through these doors of opportunity. Don't be afraid, because if they say to you, you know, you've done this, everything's great, but you could find that there could be an in-house job posting or something. I just see you being able to, they show me a ladder with you stepping up on the next rung. Okay. So just stay confident. Don't be afraid. Go after it. Queen of Fire. Yeah. You got the king and the queen. You got the counterpart here. Very powerful, lots of confidence you're going to have. And it's almost like if you get this position at work, I'm going to tell you, if somebody offers you this position at work, you may have there might be some people there green with envy. Okay. Don't allow anybody else to dim your light. If somebody at work tries to discourage you from taking this new position, walk away from them. Okay. This is a queen that she flips the bird at everybody who doubts her. And she says, yeah, well, watch me. You've worked hard for what you've got, Cheryl. You deserve to get a accommodation. You deserve to get a level up. You deserve to get any offers coming in. Don't worry about what other people say. Okay. There's always somebody that's green with envy, and that little green monster is going to eat them up and spit them out. Okay. So you have the wisdom. You're being called to be a mentor. You could be stepping up. You might be in more of a supervisory position, or you might be in a new department that's going to allow you to show people that you're the role model and to help other people as well. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but that's what I got. But it looks like a really good performance evaluation you're going to get.
I have to concur with that. You know how we read so well together.
It just blends, it melds together.
Blends, yeah. Well, yeah, 9 of Cups is the energy of the reading. So you're going to get what you deserve and what you want. It begins with a really great card, the 10 of Cups. I think you're really happy with the corporation you're with or the company, whatever it is. I think you're happy, but I'm wondering if there seems to be maybe a supervisor or something, someone who's above you who's been holding you back. He's been holding out, and you're feeling like this loss, like I should be further along, or you're not happy. They're not serving you. But the next card is Temperance, and that's the patience of and oh, am I getting? Yeah, balance. Yeah, there's my hands. Balance. Yeah, and you're not feeling that balance, but that you're striving for that. You want that. And the thing is, there is an ending. So I think you are going to be offered a job, because here's you walking away. And I don't think it's walking away from the company or the present employer with, but just walking away maybe to another department, or, you're getting promotion and you're leaving this person that's holding you back. And then it ends with the 9 of Pentacles. So, which is such a great card. That's the independent woman. She earns her own money, that kind of thing. This is great. You got the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. And as I said, you're happy where you are, but not in the position that your current position. So I do believe you are going to have another job offer within the same company. I mean, it's possible it could be elsewhere, but it looks good. The outcome looks really good, Cheryl. I hope that makes sense to you. And thank you for asking that question. Okay. So next on our list, and all right. So we have 4 more people. We have Hélène, Hypnicity, Domini, and Candy B. All right. So next is Hélène. I just deleted her. I didn't mean to do that. I'll go back and get the question again. It should be fairly easy to find. Okay, where are you?
Dean, the reason you never heard that song or rhyme before is because you probably weren't even born. So I sent it to you on Messenger, and you can listen to the words. It's really quite cute. It's funny and they were way ahead of me too at my age, when I was a kid when we memorized that little lyric.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'm pet sitting till the 18th of August. Oh, I love doing that. I have a retired vet that I
rent-free, then a man called
that I pet sit for, and it's just lovely. Then a man called, did he want to room in his house, cash in hand? What? I'm pet sitting till the 18th of August, and we'll get
rent free,
and we'll get flat rent free. Does that mean like in
lieu of babysitting, she's getting to stay there for free?
Right.
So yeah, he's not paying her, but he's letting her live there for free. Then this other guy did wants to rent a room in his house, cash in hand till the end of September. What do the cards say about that?
Okay. Do you understand that question?
Yeah, so she's right now she's good till the 18th of August, right? But she needs somewhere to live after that. And so this guy Didier has come in and he's going to rent her a room, but she's got to pay him cash till the end of September. What do the cards say about that?
And the man called you.
Yeah, she's not going to be signing a lease or anything, right?
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're talking about renting that room from this Didier. Okay. So we'll look at that.
How will that go?
How will that go? All right. I know a DDA, but far in my past. From about 15 years ago.
Marie. Glad you could come in.
Hi, Marie.
I sent her a message. She was probably at work. What time is it now? Yeah, she's at work. She's on her lunch now. So
right.
Yeah. Is it safe to stay with him? Okay. So she wants to know if that's a good move going with this.
If it's a good, okay.
Yeah. Is it going to be a good place to live? Okay. Yeah.
You're welcome, Cheryl.
I screwed up, Anne Marie. I said we were getting together at 3:00 and it was 11 o'clock. And I was coming home from the gym and she texted me. She said, hello, are you coming out here? Did you forget we had, oh my God. So I had to try to quickly go in and change the time on my community so that people knew that all I said was I'm out now live. So if you want to come, I'm here. Come and join us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're reading together on Sunday.
Sorry?
On Sunday, we're reading again together on Brenda's channel.
Yeah.
And that's at 12. That's at 3:00 Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific.
Yeah. Our dear Anne came down with COVID. So she's feeling okay, though. I'm quite surprised. She must have got a mild case of it, but she's very tired. And so she's just got to get a rest. So I know she loves to come out on Sunday, so it's probably killing her, but it gave Sharon and I an opportunity to have some fun and do it. And Sharon was right there to step in. She said, hey, I'll come in for you. So yeah. And then she said, how about coming on my channel? And I said, yeah, you name it, I'll be there. Except I wasn't here. I goofed. Oh boy, I'm losing it. Sharon.
All right. One more time. Let's go.
Okay. I think it's going to be short term, like you say, till September, Ellen. I think that, it's a good thing. You're going to be okay. I think this person's going to be fine. They're straight up. They're honest. But I don't think it's long term. I think after September, you're going to be moving on. I think you're going to find it's not really the fit for you, but you'll be okay while you're there. There's going to be a lot of choices and decisions that you're going to have to make after, again, you're going to be out hunting for another place to find. Okay. I think, you're going to see the clarity. Once you move in there, you're going to find that it really isn't your thing. But I don't see it as a bad thing. You need to live somewhere. And I think that you'll take this on only as a temporary dwelling. You'll see the truth in the situation and you won't want to stay. You're going to want to move on. Okay. Now, you could be getting in touch with somebody from a distance that you're going to move again, or you may be getting in touch with somebody you knew in your past that might be able to come up with a good idea or offer you something there. Okay. At the end of the day, you're going to be okay because you got the 9 of Pentacles, and that I think you're going to be fine. But it's only going to be a temporary dwelling. I'm not seeing this as long term. Okay. Even though you said September, I think after September, if you'd wanted to negotiate and stay, you might have had that option. But I think that I think that you're going to want to leave. Okay. I think you're going to see the truth come out in a situation and you're going to want to move on. And that's going to require you making a lot of decisions and choices again as to where you're going to go. Okay. So it's not all bad. Now, your final card here says, when the world feels like it's coming crashing down around you, take that as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. So remember, I said to you, You're going to see a situation here. Okay. You're going to move on from it. This is a temporary place. I think you're going to be in connection with somebody else who's going to bring you something that will be of value to you. Okay. That 9 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm looking for a new room by the 8th or the 18th right now. Okay. Because it is not okay. Okay. So yes, 8th to the 18th. And the 9th to the 30th. I think that you'll take this situation on with this man, but you'll be having to find something after September is what they're showing me. Okay. But I think you're going to be in touch with somebody you either know who lives at a distance. Maybe there's going to be somewhere else you're going to be moving that's at a distance from where this is. Or you could be in touch with somebody you knew in the past that says, hey, I can help you with this, because it's going to turn out after you move out of there. Okay, so that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps. You need some volume. Okay.
The outcome.
We can't all do lip reading.
The outcome is that, here's the base chakra, is that this is your safety. You are going to be safe. Okay, so that's fine. But you are going to find some confronting issues there, but you're going to be fine. Just take the lead, like take the higher road. I mean, stay neutral and just stay in higher vibrations, what I'm getting. And of course, here's the crown chakra, which is okay, higher vibration. So there'll be some confronting stuff. I don't think it's serious. It's just that you'll know we want to stay there long term. Yeah. And so stay in higher vibration, because, it's really important to stay in a vibration of love, but you will be safe there. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I've got.
All righty.
Oh, she says, I found him quite confrontational. Oh, okay. Well, it's up to you.
I can see her leaving there. She's not going to want to stay there. She may have to stay there temporarily. She'll be safe.
Exactly.
She's not going to stay.
Yeah.
It's not her bag. He's not going to be the one she wants to be living in this place.
Oh, yeah. But it may be a good,
temporary.
Yeah. All right. Next person. Thank you, Aylin. Is Hypnicity. Hypnicity, are you still here? Okay, so Hypnicity. Is Hypnicity still here? Yeah, I think she is. Cards made. That one. Yep, she's here.
All righty. I like that name.
Yeah.
Cool.
This message from my grandma Lucille. I didn't know that passed in 1973. Okay, so 51 years ago. Yes, my grandmother passed in 1974, and her name was Cecilia.
Oh, that's pretty.
And she was called, but everybody called her Sis. Okay, message from Grandma Lucille. Okay, message from Grandma Lucille. Let's see. Lucille, from Grandma Lucille, what is this message? That's it. Okay, we're almost one more shuffle, and okay. Interesting. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what this means. What am I getting? The beginning of the reading is I've got the moon. And I think
excuse me.
Okay. Okay, I see why I got this card now. I just got it. Here's the moon, but there's this woman's face in the moon. And so that's Cecilia. She said, whenever you look up at the moon, think of me. I'm there. I'm there for you, looking down and I'm taking care of you. I'm supporting you. She's saying something about it's time to move on from some situation. That it's not serving you anymore. This is the Four of Cups, so I'm not sure what this is about. But she said, definitely you need to move on, honey. The High Priestess, trust your higher self, trust those feelings that you're getting, the intuition. Because if you don't follow your intuition, I think that's going to lead to some heartache. Here's the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. So I think she's warning you here about some sort of situation. There's something behind the scenes. And also the Ten of Swords. So that's the end of a cycle. So I'm thinking you need to leave some situation that it's not serving you well. Here's the Three of Swords, and it's like you're done with it. Like, there's nothing more you can do. Okay. And here's you moving on, the Knight of Wands. Yep. Oh, she says, yeah, you need to trust your gut. That's right. So anyways, here's you moving on, getting on your horse and going on to new opportunities, new relationships, that sort of thing. The Wands is about creativity and taking action, and that you will find justice, something that's much more balanced and fair for you. So whatever this situation is, she's saying, yeah, trust your gut and move on. You don't need to stay in this situation, whatever it is. That's the message.
Okay.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay. So I had to go find this deck. It's called Talking to Heaven. Okay. And these are the messages that she's given you. So I had to go way over into my cabinet because they said you need this deck. Okay. So it says, I always give you a good night kiss. So I want you to think about this. Hypnicity, when I'm doing mediumship readings and someone steps forward, they're always head touchers. Okay. Which means when you're quiet or you're laying in bed or you're in a moment of reflection or, you're in that moment of quietness, you may feel as though someone's touched your head and you may, like nobody's here who did that. Well, that means she's there. Okay. And she says, I always give you a good night kiss. All right.
Oh, wow.
Now, with that came in the crown chakra. And she's saying that you tend to lead your life by letting your heart lead your head. She wants you to change that. She wants you to let your head lead your heart. Okay, you got that? In other words, don't allow your emotions to lead your way in life because it can get you. She's just saying that you're such a beautiful person. You tend to do that. And it's wonderful. But she's trying to tell you that you need to take your head with you. Okay, so let your head lead your head, not your heart lead your head. She says to you, and I think you've seen her in your peripheral vision, and you wondered about this, because often when we see spirit, we don't see them head. You're very lucky if you can see an apparition dead on. They're all around me in photographs, and when I've traveled in Europe and in churches and crypts, and I've been in the bottom of the Vatican where all the popes are buried. And Andre, my husband's taken all kinds of pictures, and there's apparitions all around me and orbs. So, but we often don't see them. Okay. He has the gift of sight. He sees them before he hits that shutter, but I don't see them. I feel them and I hear them and I smell them. But anyway, she's saying that she's right beside you all the time. Okay. She's standing there. So if you get that feeling that somebody's there, she's there to give you guidance because she wants you to know that you have the ability here to see prosperity coming in. Okay. Prosperity is yours. And when you think that somebody's around you, let let yourself relax and absorb that energy, because she's telling you, yes, go for this opportunity. It's yours. Grab onto it. Remember, she said, lead by your head, not your heart. Okay. And she's telling you that there's a situation in your life where she's telling you you have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay. You may be carrying some residual energy about something, and she's aware of that. Stand your ground. Okay. Don't give up. Don't roll over. She's saying that you don't need to feel guilty about anything. Okay. There might be something in your past, and she's aware of that energy that you carry. Okay. I want you to release it. I want you to just surrender it out into the universe and the powers that be to take it away. It's past. It's done. It's over. Okay. Let it go. We've all done things we've not been happy about, or we've all done things that come back to bite us. But at the end of the day, all we need to do is release it out into the universe and say, I've dealt with it. It's happened. It's over. It's history. Stand your ground. Stand in your truth and your integrity now. Okay. So the one message that she tells me is let your head lead your heart, not your heart lead your head. Okay. That's what I got for you. So I hope that helps out. You're a recovering drug addict. You don't need to feel guilty about that, sweetheart. She's there beside you all the time. Okay. People take on, are you a Pisces? I want to ask you that question. Hypnicity, are you a Pisces? Doesn't matter, but you could be. Pisces is I'm a Pisces, and so Sharon, it's the most addictive sign in the zodiac. When we like something, we let it take over us. So I'm very careful about what I drink. I don't smoke. Been clean since 85. Yes, sweetheart. There's someone else here in our room too that she's recovered years ago as well. And I won't say unless she wants to say it herself. I know her well. You need to be proud of yourself, sweetheart. Lots of people fall prey to this, and often it has to do with, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus. Yeah, you're a water sign. Okay. Yeah. I'm not surprised. But you know what? Commend yourself, okay? Because you have, your grandmother standing right next to you. She gives you a kiss every night, and you have nothing to feel guilty about, okay? Don't ever let this come in. Let your head lead your heart now, okay? So good for you. All right.
Yeah, I know. I have to watch myself too. I've come from a family of Irish Catholics and a lot of alcoholics, particularly in the previous, in my grandmother's and mother's generation. And whereas us,
you know what, when we look back, we're baby boomers. When we look back at our grandparents and our great grandparents, there was always one that had a drinking problem or some addiction.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My grandparents,
was rampant in my family.
Yeah. Both on my father's side, the grandparents were, my mother said, heavy drinkers. Because I remember one time seeing a picture in the album, and I said, "Who's this lady?" She said, "That's your Nana." I said, "Nana's skinny." She said, "Not anymore." She said, "When you were born," she said, "the strangest thing happened when they went to the hospital to see you. That was the day they quit drinking. They never drank again." And the funny thing is, I'm not a big drinker. Like I'll drink socially, have a glass of wine, and usually my husband drinks the other half of it. It's something within me. I don't know why. Maybe because it was, and my mother was Native, and my mother, when she wanted to drink, she would drink. She was like a binge drinker. Like if she went to a party, you knew she was going to come home drunk. And, but she eventually quit. And my grandmother on her side was an alcoholic, and she was Native as well. If it's in the family, it can be genetic as well. But if it's in the family, you can fall prey to it because it's there all the time, right? And it's part of the family, and it's acceptable. With me, I was afraid of it, so I didn't do it.
I was afraid of it too.
There when we were kids, we all drank and went to parties and got drunk and puked in the pail in the morning, whatever. But eventually, I found out that hangovers were painful. I didn't like hangovers. They were horrible. It was like, I can't, I was here, my head was there, right? And so I just didn't do it. And also being a Reiki master, for some reason, I never took it. I used to go to these parties when I was young, and they were doing the big stuff. We're talking LSD, we're talking big drugs, and that everybody would say, "Don't mind Brenda. She always goes out the back door when we pull." I've never had a drag off of a joint. I've never done it because I didn't smoke either. I tried it, didn't like it. I thought, what do people see in smoking? I'm coughing and I feel
loud. Yeah, it's hard on your it's hard.
So I never smoked. I didn't do a lot of drinking. And when these big drug parties I would go to, like we would have fun. Then when the drugs came out, I took out the back door. So for some reason, God protected me and said, this isn't for you, girl. So but it's been in all our families.
I was so worried that I would go down the same, that it was genetic and I would go down the same garden path as my relatives. And so at age 23, I just quit drinking, period.
Yeah.
And I did that for 21 years. And at age 44, my husband was making wine. So then I started to drink some wine. But no, I'm very, very, I don't drink much either. And I'm just very, very cognizant that
it can take over very easily.
It can take over and become a habit. So yeah. But oh boy, I can sure get hooked on other things like food, and I'll just keep eating it.
Oh, there's we're
potato chips.
We can make.
You gotta take the bag away from me.
Yeah, me too. You should see me with popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. So I have other issues.
Yeah, we have eating issues and things and gluten issues we're not supposed to do. But yeah, it is the most addictive sign in the zodiac. And if you look back, Elizabeth Taylor, you can go through all of them and you'll see where they fell prey. Now, and drugs too, but often those drugs were to put them to sleep because their life is so hectic and they get hooked on them. And they were medically, look at Michael Jackson. I mean, it's sad. Okay. Hi, darling.
So, Dominique, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but okay. So she says, hi, darling. Well, hi, darling. I work at banks previously, but now I'm struggling to get a job. Will I get a good, high-paying job soon? Yep, she's here. Thank you. Oh, Dominique. Okay, great. It's a lovely name. Yes, food is my drug comfort too.
Yeah, me too. I'm guilty of it. I know. I'm just lucky I never had a weight issue because I burned everything off. My mother would say, because they were all heavy. They either had thyroid or they were heavy in my family. And my mother would say, here comes your sister, the milkman's kid, the skinny one. I was beginning to believe it for a while. Why am I so different from you guys? Well, 40 some odd years on my feet as a hairstylist and had my own business. I ran it off. I just ran it off. And there were times when you're a hairdresser and you're booked solid, you don't get lunch. It's like 3:00. You go, gee, why am I hungry? Yeah, because you didn't have lunch because you were too busy to think about food.
Well, I swear that I developed diabetes because as a teacher, I would fly out the door in the morning, no breakfast. And then I would just have soup for lunch. And then by the time I got home, I was...
Yeah, sugar doesn't make you a diabetic. Because you eat a lot of sugar doesn't mean you're going to become a diabetic.
No. And I then I had my head in the cupboards while I was making dinner. I was snacking like I ate so much at night, and so
that's the worst time for us, right?
Exactly, and I swear that's how I developed it. 30 years of that, and it's not good for your body. So finally, it manifested in diabetes. So.
Well, you never know. You look good and you take care of yourself. And
so Dominique, she's saying, thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. I love the way she says that. Yeah. It's a goddess name, Hindu goddess. Oh, that's lovely.
That's all my husband calls me is darling. He never calls me by my given name. If he did, I'm in trouble. Brenda, what did I do? Yeah, no, he always never calls me darling. Yeah, and my late husband always used a little handle for me too. It wasn't darling, but it was something else, Yeah.
Lori calls me hi beautiful or hi gorgeous. I mean, I could get a swelled head with this woman.
Hey, take it. Yeah.
Okay, Dominique. You're gonna get a job soon. All right. Oh, you're worried about this. That 9 of Swords just came out in the cut.
Oh, I got 9 of Swords too. Same card.
Yes, there is great love there. That's right, Dominique. Okay. All right. Why am I keep shuffling? Come on. I know.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
okay though. I can go if you want.
All right.
Okay. You're worried about this situation of being
Mhm.
unemployed, gainfully employed for sure. You know, this is the card that says you just have to keep pushing yourself to be positive, stay out there, make yourself current, active, and if you can work with a recruiter or somebody that you can be actively working with to find gainful employment. Also, don't leave. Don't take your troubles to bed with you because it makes you feel so bad the next day. Okay, deplete your energy. Try to leave your worries on the chair before you go to bed. Ask spirit to take it away. Okay, release it. Okay, surrender it. You're stronger than you believe you are. Don't be afraid. I mean, sometimes, I have friends that were unemployed for over a year or two, and they're in this room too, if they're still here, and they managed to find gainful employment. So you will too. But it may not be exactly what you want because you've got the short term card. So you could be finding a job here. Okay. And it says, the position is temporary. So don't be too attached to it. No worries. You will find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. So you may be getting a job now or in the near future, but it will only be a temporary job for you. Okay. You might be taking on, maybe somebody's off on leave, sick leave, pregnancy leave, anything like that. So, but it won't be permanent, but they're saying you're going to get a better job. Coming in below that, you've got a really good card. This is a King of Pentacles. This is a Midas touch. This is landing on your feet, coming up, smelling like a rose. This is about being confident. When these opportunities present themselves, go through those doors. Don't be afraid. The King of Fire, King of Wands, staying focused, going after what you want, not allowing yourself to be distracted. Go big or go home. Don't be afraid to reach out for the job that you thought maybe wasn't attainable. Okay. And at the end of the day, you'll find it was. Nine of Pentacles, walking in your garden of abundance. You could be thinking about wanting to do something on your own. Maybe you want to do a side gig or maybe a passive income. Maybe you're going to be opening up a website of your own or a side business, consulting or something. You could be selling something as well, whether it's information or actual things. I think, Damini, you have this ability to have a passive income. Often when we're unemployed, it makes us really think long and hard about our future. What could I do on my own? Where I know, when I know that if I'm out of my brick and mortar job, I would have this income still coming into me. So you could be thinking about something like that on the side as well. So I do think you will find employment. I think that it's going to be short term. I think that you're going to, you just have to maintain this strength of moving forward and don't allow yourself to get down or distracted. You've got it. This is a card of success, this King. Okay. The King of Pentacles. This is success and prosperity coming into you. Okay. So try to put your worries aside and try to be really positive and do your affirmations. Thank you. I love the job I've got. Thank you for the job you just sent me, as though you already have it. That's the secret to meditation becoming manifestation in reality. So I hope that helps. Okay. So yes, I do see you getting a job, but the first one will only be temporary. Okay. Yeah. You'll have something a lot better. Okay. That's what that King of Pentacles was, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So there will be something that will come in after that.
Okay. All right. Yes, I do see. Here's the corporate. Yeah, she will get a job in the corporate setting, that sort of thing. But what Spirit is saying is that the message is you're staying in this Three of Swords energy. Like you're crushed that you don't have a job, or that you lost or was fired from whatever the situation that leaves you jobless right now. You're stuck in that energy, and the message is that you have to you have to get in a more manifest. You are saying affirmations, but I'm wondering if you really believe it. You have to act as if you already have the job. That's how I've manifested, is that I see that I'm already there. I manifested teaching postings that I wanted. I saw myself in that school, interacting with the kids, talking to the staff members. I saw myself as if I already had the position. And, I've had over my teaching career, I had 100% batting average of getting the position I applied for. So you really have to act as if you already got the job, Okay, and this is where the Empress comes in. This is where, creating something new, creating something that's really good for you. So you've got to get out of this energy. I know it's really easy and it's hard. The Nine of Swords that I saw when I was cutting the deck, and what Brenda had in her reading. You really have to let go and trust. So you can manifest this. So you're smart. You're really bright. You said you were in banking before, so you certainly have the intelligence, and you have the creativity. Here's the Knight of Wands. So you're creative, but what you have to do is go inside, be introspective. Here's the Hermit, and get real clarity on what you want, and then act as if you already have it. Maintaining that balance. Okay, you're in that. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. Even though you're trying to be positive, you're still slipping back into that negative energy, that energy of loss and that kind of thing. She says, yes, you're right. I tend to get worried and sit back in that emotion. Yeah. So Spirit is saying you've got to keep on an even keel. Yeah. And so here's the Seven of Pentacles. I think, yes, you will get that job. You will start being able to amass money again, to save money and that sort of thing. And it ends in a yes card. And of course, this is overflowing with emotion. You're going to be feeling great relief. But yes, you will eventually get that job that you want. So, but the message is, stay out of that negative energy. As soon as you're in it, push it away, and see yourself in the job that you want. So that's our reading. Thank you so much for asking that question, Dominique. Okay, I think we're on to our last one now, which is Candy B, and she's first time here. Candy, are you still here? Yep. You are most welcome. You are most welcome, Dominique. Oh, she is here. Well, thanks for hanging in there. Hi, Kimby. All right. So Candy says, hi, guys. My first time watching. Welcome. And can I ask if there's any messages from my higher self? Thank you. Sending us love. Thank you, Dominique. We send it right back to you. And this is our last reading, if I didn't already say that.
Okay.
Oh, well, welcome, Kim. You're just coming up at the tail end here, but Kim B, Brenda and I will be together on Brenda's channel, and that's Brenda Tarot Card Readings, this coming Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern and 12 o'clock Pacific. So if you want to catch us there on Sunday, you can ask a question. Okay. So, Candy B. One more. Okay, one more. All right. Okay, I can go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, the energy of the reading is the Fool. And what I'm picking up from that is that you really need to trust Spirit. sometimes, we don't have all the knowledge that we need to know. You don't know what the next step is, but just step out anyway. Have that confidence to step out on that new journey. And it's about trusting the universe. I think you've been off kilter of late. Here's this Two of Pentacles. He's trying to balance on this dock, and there's this quite stormy seas behind him, and you're trying to maintain your balance. I think life's been throwing you a few curves. Here's the Page of Cups, and there's the fish in the cup. That's surprise. Something surprising. I think you've been thrown a few curveballs of late, and it's causing you great heartache. So Spirit is saying you've got to trust the universe and trust your foundation. Like, you've got a strong foundation, and you've got to trust yourself that you can get through these situations, whatever it is. You will come out the other end. Here's like celebration, the Four of Wands. So you will come to some sort of resolution here. You've been out of balance for a while now. Yeah. And you feel beaten up and tired. But what I'm getting to is you need to draw some boundaries. That's why you're getting these surprising situations, I think, from people, is that you're not drawing your boundaries here firmly enough. You need to no, I'm not putting up with that. Sorry. I'm not accepting what you're trying to say to me, or maybe somebody's being really rude to you, or really crossing your boundaries and making you feel uncomfortable. And what you have to say is, nope, not putting up with that. So that's the message that return to balance is you have to draw your boundaries firmly. So that's what I'm getting.
Okay. I've pulled quite a few different cards for you. I have my own deck of cards that is my download messages that I get. You could be dealing with particular people around you, and authority figures that you feel that you're having difficulties with at this time. It could be people at work or people who want to dominate your energy and take you over. You're going to see the truth in that situation, where you're actually going to learn from it and find some relief, because what you've got is a Queen of Swords, and you're going to be cutting something out. Okay. You're walking away from situations that aren't going to serve you anymore. Your higher self says, you know what, you need to let go of any situation that's holding you back. Okay. Cut it out, cut those cords, walk away. Even if you have to walk away and be single and on your own, because that's what she signifies, the widow and the divorcee. She goes out there and she says, I'm gone. And she goes on a new journey. She doesn't know where it's going to take her, but she knows it's going to bring her more relief. Okay. She's going to be much happier. You could be dealing with these authority figures that are putting their thumb on you, the pressure on you, and you've had enough. You could be thinking that because you do this, the situation isn't going to work out in your favor. You almost feel as though you're being blocked. But what this is your mindset. Try to step out of your own way so that you can open portals and doors of opportunity that you can go through confidently. Don't allow yourself to get caught up in that funk and that feeling, as we call it, stinking thinking, where we presume and assume things aren't going to work out if it doesn't happen fast enough. Stand up for yourself, defend yourself here for something, stand in your corner and defend it. You've created something here worth fighting for. Okay. Whatever that is, don't give up. You've got the card, am I consistently showing up? Okay. And it says, some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dreams. And, when we see the 9 of fire, that's very indicative of that. Okay. Don't roll over and give up because things start to get tough for you. Okay. You need to journal where you can be more consistent in your life, in alignment with your soul and your goals, and then show up. Again, boundaries and balance. Okay.
Well, 9 of fire, isn't that the 9 of wands?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's getting it again, boundaries.
Yeah. So the other card you got is do something kind for someone without any expectation. So you might be around somebody who you might feel an affinity to want to help the underdog. Okay, you might be wanting to give of something to help somebody less fortunate than you right now. And that's a wonderful thing to do. Now, your final card here that you've got is no act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. That's what I have for you, Candy.
Okay. Well, thank you. And thank you for, this is your first time, and yeah, work on those boundaries. I know as women, it's really hard, but you were socialized to kind of take everything that people dish us, and we, no. Especially
that Queen of Swords. That she came up.
Yeah, us two Crones, we've been through it, so we know.
Yeah.
Draw those boundaries.
Been there, done it, have the medal.
Yeah, exactly. And the battle scars.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, Brenda. This was thank you for coming on my channel on 24 hours notice. And again, we'll be together again on Brenda's channel. Brenda.
Yeah, I posted my link up there. The link is up there, guys. On Sunday with Sharon. So you can click on that link. And please follow me if and Sharon as well. I was saying that it isn't about the subscriber counts. It's about all the thumbs up and the wonderful comments and the people that view our videos. That's why we're out here to help people. And so when I go live on Sunday, it's called Super Chat Sunday. And we're going to be busy. We are always busy. So please come into the room and get a message again on Sunday. If there's a question that you haven't asked, then you can ask it that day. Okay. Sometimes we only see things when others point it out to us. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. We're kind of lost in the weeds and we can't see, right?
Can't see the trees for the forest or the forest.
That's right.
Yeah.
Can't see the forest for the trees. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, my dear friend. This has been great. Thank you, darling. And enjoy the rest of your day out there in beautiful boy. We've had a nice sunny day and no humidity today. We've had it like in the high 80s and 90s, and it's been brutal. But it's been gorgeous. And Andre's been sitting out on the terrace with his headphones on, listening to God knows what. But it's been perfect weather to do that. So, enjoy the rest of your day. And
I will.
I'm glad that you caught me. I was home, and here I was, thinking it was 3 o'clock. I'm so glad. So here we are. We've done it, and I'm going to get back to doing videos. I have 3 videos I have to pump out for before Monday. And then, of course, tomorrow is a free day. I'm not doing anything, which is nice. I'm going to go to a food truck carnival festival.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, where you can get ribs and pulled pork and God knows what. I mean, most of it is meat if you're a meat eater, but there are some vegan trucks out there too.
We have a lot of food trucks here.
Yeah, they're amazing. So this is a festival where they all come in and the bands come in and everything else. So one of my friends down the street says, we're meeting at so-and-so's condo at 5 o'clock to walk down to the park. Be there or be square. I said, okay, I'll be there. I'm going to bring back Andre something for dinner tonight. So we'll see what that's like. So.
Okay. Well,
that's
thank
tonight.
You. All right. So
are you there?
You can catch us on Sunday, guys.
Okay, my darling. You have a great day. And it's always a pleasure. Yep. See you Sunday. Ciao.
Okay. Bye.
Lots of love and blessings, everybody.